All right, good.
All right.
So here we are. So the first question is, how do you choose the artifact that's going to be used for thinking in feedback?
So usually DJ and I will look for something that a child is really excited to show the class, obviously something that has to do with some of the books that we're reading and have connections to the stories. And especially, like, let's say a child hasn't been doing, a part of center time, and then we see that child go to that center and really focus on it and take their time, and you can tell that this was really a big deal for them, so then we'll want to definitely showcase. Or even kids that work together to do a big project, we showcase that as well.
Okay, great. And how has thinking in feedback been helpful in your classroom?
I feel like thinking feedback has been kind of like a voice for the kids. Their way of describing their work or the way they view their work. And then it gives their peers a chance to kind of comment or maybe say how they view an activity completely different than their friends. So it's giving them like so much vocabulary. We've noticed that it's helped them like with asking questions or giving feedback.
Okay, wonderful. And we saw a little bit in the video of how you document some of the thinking and feedback. Could you just sort of describe to us kind of how that works, how you document thinking and feedback, and what you do with the documentation? Yeah,
so one of the things that obviously, like you said in the video, is that we use our whiteboard. We just find it as an easy tool to use because it's right there, accessible. Even sometimes when there's two teachers in the room, it's not something that you have to say, let me go grab this, or have a lot of props. It's already there on the wall. And like I was telling you earlier, I really like it because no matter where I am in the room, it's hung up on the wall so I can see some of the suggestions that the kids had talked about the day before or things that they wanted to try that morning. We go back and we look at it. So that's one of the ways that we've really found successful in the classroom with documenting.
Okay. And the last question I have is just, what advice do you have for any other teachers out there who might be thinking about trying to implement thinking and feedback? What would you suggest?
I would definitely say consistency. Just be consistent with it. I think the kids are really excited about it because they want to showcase their work. I would also say get the kids familiar with some of the vocabulary or use it throughout the day so they can kind of recognize, like when you say, trying to think of the stuff, like what you notice, what you see, those kinds of things, or different questions. I think that's helpful when it's time to do thinking and feedback. I think those are the things I would suggest.
That's awesome. Thank you very, very much.
Okay.
It's great.